Welcome to the Red Biggie podcast. I can give you what makes red red now because there was no BS update. We got halfway through this episode and found out that my end wasn't coming through.
Oh, man.
Gotta love it. So we're just going to go to the intro.
I'm a man. Now I can see your handsome face. It's like shit, that's alright.
You look beautiful, baby boy.
Like, I think it's bigger than PlayStation. I think it's bigger than Xbox stuff.
Cracking the clothes right now. We look pretty.
I cut it down and like cut a little bit out so that way you don't see it was a 40-round clip. Just kind of cut Star Wars. Speaking of which, may the force be with you, buddy.
Fuck, I already fucked it up, dude. Red and Biggie podcast. It's bigger. All right, Biggie. I know. I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, you're fine.
Dude.
You're fine.
So for those listening, we were recording. I checked all my stuff, made sure everything was working before we hit record. And apparently there was an OBS update. And so when I'm checking my stuff, it's coming through. However, the OBS update switched the OBS input audio for my end to my capture card that I have for when I stream or play anything on my PS5. It switched it to that for no reason. It switched it to that. So I apologize. So here we are. I guess we'll just get back into it. I'm going to speed run the topics because we're having a good conversation, dude. I was really upset about that. But this episode includes today's topics are going to be Crackle Barrels reverses the decision to redesign the logo, Clear Obscure's getting a new sequel, the godly September lineup of game releases this year, Conjuring the Last Rites, Weapons Beat Out Jaws, and NFL Week 1 predictions. Dude, I am just so upset right now. So we'll get into the comments. Like, once again, just so you guys know, I care enough about you guys. You're getting this twice now because the first one didn't go through. Comments.
You won't get to the third.
No,
you will not get
nope.
to the
Third one, you'll get, if it happens again, dude, you're gonna get a Follow the Red Big podcast. Here we go. Anyways, so last week's episode, Chase Blackcamp Z-Z8I comments, how do you get rid of the cracker in the barrel? Biggie, I believe you said that in the podcast.
Probably.
At the new
something similar.
Yeah. And he says, look at the interior design. It's all different. He just wants the toy shop to stay the same for his kids, which I can respect. You know, like we mentioned earlier, Bob Evans, dude, they used to have something similar with the gift shop, and I kind of miss that. And I still love Bob Evans, though. People hate it for whatever reason, but
I love Country Fried Steak.
Dude, that's what I got it. We went on Saturday. Marissa's dad and his woman came down, and we went to Bob Evans because they don't have that by them, or Applebee's. That's where we went last night. And went Bob Evans, and, you know, they're all looking at the menus, you know, what are we going to get? And I didn't open that thing a single gosh damn time. And I'm like, country fried steak and eggs. Give me sunny side up eggs so I can get it soaked up in there. And give me some goddamn Tabasco, sir. It was really a ma'am, but it's mine. Andrew Tanner, big bald Andrew Tanner, dude.
Yeah.
Always, you know, I need to start a street counter, and I'm not talking about like in the whitey tidies. I'm talking like how many weeks in a row
Jesus
he could, how many weeks in a row he comments. So what is this, episode 18? So we have 18 videos in a row that he's going. Oh, you didn't like that? You didn't like the whitey tidies?
Oh, that's fucking funny. Yeah. God, that caught me off guard.
The little nutty peanut butter dog.
Oh,
and then we also have a new commenter, first time ever commenting, commented on the Bulldog Carbonara noodles I did, or the Carbonara one. And we were discussing this, you know, I believe the name is Pushinya, but it's Pusheenya. Pushinya. And they say, now I'm hungry. No. Well, when you're fat, you don't even need a video to make you hungry. So pretty lucky there. New followers. We do have a new follower or subscriber here on YouTube. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your profile is private, so I can't tell who it is unless they go comment and, you know, tell us that they're following. And if you guys haven't too, we do have a Spotify. If it's easier for you to like kind of, you know, if you're listening to this during work, you just kind of click on it, click on your button to kind of make your screen go dark, and you can still hear us. I know YouTube kind of struggles with that. I know Andrew uses Spotify quite frequently, and I'm
He
assuming it's
does.
because of that.
Yeah, he listens at work, I think.
Yeah. So just, you know, if you guys haven't, follow us over on Spotify, Red and Biggie Podcast.
I'm honestly surprised we don't have more people on Spotify. I don't like looking at myself.
See that when and this, I don't know if you do this, okay? So, and actually, a couple other podcasts last week were talking about this. So it was like half and half. Some don't, and some do. I'm the part that does. I like to listen to our podcast, just because I like to hear how it's coming through, how everything translated, anything we can do better. So I actually listen on Spotify too. So like we typically get six to 7 plays a week over there. It's not big. Like we get most of our views over here on YouTube. But I actually enjoy it better, like on the Spotify, because I can listen at work.
Yeah.
Do you ever just sit and listen to it? To our podcast, dude?
No, if I hear myself, I throw up.
Really, dude? See, you should just give it a try though. Like honestly, dude, it's not terrible. Like it's kind of like, oh, dude, like okay, we messed up here. Let's improve this. Or it's like, you know what, dude? Like this actually came out kind of good. Like how we were doing, like talking about it.
I guess like in my head, it's like a form of self-aggrandizing, and I'm not.
Yeah, but I mean, I think if you're going,
ego isn't so big, I'm jerking it, you know.
But I think again, like I'm not watching it right because we're doing it. I'm watching it to like and listening to it to like, what can we do better? Or wow, this actually came through like really nice. Let's continue to work on like that format of it. But yeah, it was the communities I was listening to, dude, were all like, yeah, dude, like this is why I do it. And then other guys are like, nah, dude, that's fucking weird, you know? Like I'm not doing that. I thought it was interesting. Yeah. Some Facebook followers, shout outs. We do have a new follower, John McQueary. Biggie, I'm sorry, said that you know, you might know him in real life. So
he's my neighbor.
He's your neighbor. So I told him he'd go give you a kiss on the cheek and that way. He's gonna give you a kiss on the cheek, but definitely not on the face. Right. And then Michael Thacker, Gage Webb, we appreciate you guys.
Because he's also a coworker.
Ooh, trouble in the workplace. All right, and this is where we got before I realized the audio was not coming through.
Back to the topic that was so juicy.
So like I was explaining to Biggie the first time. This, because it's September 1st, happy Labor Day, everybody.
Happy Labor Day.
We don't have enough data to kind of Google trending topics right now.
We know what happened.
Yeah, well, like, you know, Google gives you about 5 hours worth of stuff. So like right now it's literally just all college football. So just to kind of make it a little more interesting, kind of wait for Google to get more searches in. We have a thought-provoking one, and it is, if you could have dinner with a historical figure, who would it be? And I'm sorry if you hear dog, but
that's all right.
Who would you have dinner with?
So I guess I have to repeat, because I had two knee-jerk reactions initially. One was Adolf Hitler, because I wanted to see, like, hey man, what the fuck was going through your head while you were doing this shit?
That was the first thing I thought of, because I was the same way. Like, dude, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Like, where do you find that that's okay to do?
Yeah.
I understand you wrote a book because you were in jail or something, but like, fuck off.
Yeah. Dude, such a shitty man, dude. Now, he was someone talking about egos. That man was full of ego.
Oh, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was. Yeah. Anyway, so the second one I had was Abraham Lincoln, but that was just because it felt like not the appropriate, but like I feel like that's the most common answer, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you were about to say who your actual pick was, right?
Yeah. So I said mine's like a historical figure, like kind of like you mentioned Hitler, how it was like you want to know how his brain worked, right? Like why you thought. Mine was Jesus, because one, I want to know if all this shit is true, you know, which it's not. Like I don't believe in that. Like you're telling me out of the multi-billions of humans that have ever existed, one could do this.
I mean, he's the son of God.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah. And I'm the son of Mark. So,
That's fair. That's fair.
but anyways, so I said Jesus, and if you guys believe, hey, more power to you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I don't, not drinking the Kool-Aid like that one cult colony. Anyways, so
Jonestown
yeah, I
Jockey.
was about to say Jonestown. I couldn't remember the name of it. But no,
I'm trying to think of who mine would be.
But your historical one?
Yeah. If you can hear my kid and wife, I apologize.
No, hey, you know what? Listen, I have a yipping dog and a baby that likes to do everything, and I can't. It's not come through.
Because you and I also you had mentioned Farley, and I said John Candy.
Oh, Chris Farley. Yep. That was my John Candy.
I would love to, because I haven't seen a lot of his movies. I've seen, you know what I mean, and he's in that for like, what, 5 minutes.
Yeah, his movies. How do I describe it? I've seen a decent amount of them.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Chris Farley got his like stuff from Candy and Belushi, right?
Right.
Candy, and then this, maybe there are some movies I haven't seen, but Candy was like a Chris Farley, but not as crazy, if that makes sense.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like that's what it kind of reminded. Like he was more of a professional, like corporate almost.
He was como se dice?
You don't do that to me, you son of a bitch.
Whereas Chris Farley was like acting.
Yeah.
John Candy was acting. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like
yes.
that kind of
it was okay. John Candy was a corporate Chris Farley. That's fair. From what I've seen, what I've kind of like interpreted. But yeah, that was fair. Chris Farley was my like who I would just love to have dinner with and just shoot the shit with, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm not a big Chris Farley fan. Like I don't think I've seen any of his movies. I don't know where it's at.
I have his Saturday Night Live 30th edition. Oh, it's right here. I have his Saturday Night. Let me see if I can grab it. Saturday Night Live 30th edition. Matt Foley Funko.
Oh, okay.
And I want to get it wasn't on sale. It's like $15, $20 right now. Well, I just dropped my Matrix one. But anyways,
Matrix sucks.
I got Matt Foley.
Nice.
He lives in that van down by the river, you know. They have the lunch lady one of him too now. And I want that.
Oh yeah,
really, really bad. But yeah, Chris Farley would be my guy.
I'm going John Candy.
I'm really upset. The Matrix Funko that I have is worth $300 right now, and I just fucking dropped that.
Well, you're not gonna sell it. You know what I mean?
The Matrix one I might, dude. If anyone like that one I might, because I'm not huge into it. I bought it because it was $2. Like when we went to a store. No, and then box is in perfect condition, and then once I like valued it, it fucking just whoop. Yeah. It's like the Gotham one that I have with the detective. Harvey, is that his name? Harvey Bullock?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's worth like $300. The one that I have when I scanned it. Yeah, but anyways, so you chose John Candy, right?
Yeah, John Candy.
I have Chris Farley. I chose Jesus for the like actual historical.
That's fair.
And you said Hitler because fuck that guy. You want to win.
That's Hitler.
Yeah. All right, so we answered that. Here we are. Look at this, dude. Audio's running. This is at the moment where I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
So the next question, this is video game related just because I can't do multiple trending ones right now. And it pertains to kind of what we're talking about here in the topics, but we'll touch base. How does Hollow Knight Silksong, releasing September 4th, stack up against other major games launching this week, like Borderlands 4, Dying Light the Beast, in terms of like the genre, the appeal, or like the release timing? So essentially, how do you think this is going to stack up against the three games mentioned? Because all three of those are like AAA titles, I feel like.
Silksong's I think more indie, but
would you okay, so here's my question then. Because this would be more of like a question for you, because I love video games but don't necessarily understand it. What makes something a AAA title and what makes something like an indie game? Because to me, an indie game, like, and this is probably completely 100% off, I feel personally you can't be an indie game once you've
Okay.
already had a super successful game. At that point, it
Mm,
makes you AAA because you now have the resources to do what you need to do. To me, an indie game is like small team of developers. You have nothing that's ever came out that's like super successful, right? And
yeah.
that's what I view in indies. So like when I hear people talk about indies, like Claire Obscure, which we'll talk about later, that was an indie team. But the
Yeah.
next one to me, like in my head, that's not indie anymore. That is a AAA game.
So, do you know what indie actually stands for?
I don't. I've always assumed it was just like production size.
So, indie actually just stands for independent.
Okay.
So any team that is not owned by a corporate corporate, division of anything
Okay.
is considered an indie team. Team Cherry, who makes Silk Song, is considered an indie team because they still function and operate on their own accord. Um,
Okay. So I guess it's
y-
just my understanding of it is because I don't necessarily know the definitions.
right.
Because to me it was like, well, this is already successful. Like to me, it's like indie is like the minor leagues. That's how I
Yeah.
always viewed it. AAA is like you're in the big leagues. Now you're an indie team. You're in the
Right.
minors. But hey, now you
Yeah.
had successful. You've been called up. Now you're AAA. That's how I've
No.
always viewed it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could financially look at it that way because, I mean, Hollow Knight, the first one, did such a great job and they made a lot of money off of it and they were able to turn Silk Song from a DLC for Hollow Knight into a full fledged game.
Mm-hmm.
And I would even consider the hype around Silk Song to be that of a AAA game because everybody's been asking for it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
The and it's literally just a matter of whether or not you're owned by
Owned
somebody
by like a corporate.
like Gearbox. They used to be an independent company, but now they're owned by 2K. So
Mm, okay.
yeah. So I mean,
Okay.
you could have by definition you could have stacked Silk Song and Borderlands 4 and been like, yeah, these two indie games are coming out, and then people would have been like, well, you're not wrong, but since 2K bought
Mm-hmm.
Gearbox,
Okay. Okay.
that's all it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I need to come up with a new term then, unless there is one, about like describing it how I just said it. Because that's how my brain works. Of like
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
I
you
when
could
I
look
hear
at it
indie, I think of like this is new, let me try it out.
right.
Where AAA it's like, you know what you're getting. So you better.
I mean, you could look at it as like, so this is like you have AAA, and then you have AA, and then you have like single A. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I
Okay.
mean, they're even trying to make quadruple A games apparently 4A. You know what I mean? And again, I think it's stupid. I don't like the terminology behind all of it because AAA doesn't mean anything,
Mm-hmm.
and subsequently everything means nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, I don't know. It's weird.
Okay.
It's a weird gaming
Well,
space. Call it whatever you want at this point. You know what I
right.
mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, shit. We do it now with other things.
Yeah.
um.
Yeah.
So okay.
Fuck
So
it.
I guess the question is though, how do you think these are going to stack up against the other two games mentioned, Dying Light the Beast or Borderlands 4? Because like this month is loaded with games. Um. But this seems like these two have these three have like significant like let's
Yeah.
go.
Like hype,
Like
hype
yeah.
around them. I think it'll do just fine.
You do.
It'll come out at a lower price point than the other two games. It'll probably come out at like 30, anywhere from $20 to $35. Um, it's completely different than the other ones, where it's a 2D side scroller
Right.
platforming game. So there's a market for that that's not being touched at the moment because everybody wants this game anyway. You know what I mean? It's so popular that other games are like, hey, we're
That's
gonna
true.
back up a little bit.
Baby
You know what I
steps.
mean?
Yeah. When we go over the list, baby steps was one of them.
Yeah. So I definitely think it'll do just fine.
Okay.
I think all of the games this month have their own niche audience that they will all make a profit.
Okay. That's good. I mean, that's good.
Yeah,
Like that's what we want to see with games.
100%.
Um, okay, so that's the trending questions of the week. With Hollow Knight Silk Song, Biggie saying it'll do just fine. I think you're right. I think just because they're so different of games, Like maybe Dying Light and Borderlands can kind of hit the same market because it's an FPS, but
Right.
also like the setting isn't like Borderlands is more of that like FPS looter shooter action, like
Absolutely.
comedy,
Dying Light's
and
a zombie game,
Yeah,
even,
Dying
so.
Light is like that horror first person survival.
And even Hell
Um,
is Us, that's a Souls like, so that'll be
dude,
just fine because that's even a completely different
yeah,
market,
I'm
even.
excited for that,
So
man. I am so ready for that. 3 days, 3 more days.
yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, I'll have to be at work at that point, unless I win the Powerball tonight. 1.1 billion.
Hope somebody wins
Um,
it.
yeah, no,
Somebody deserving. I'll say.
yeah,
I
I was
hope
about to
somebody
say.
deserving wins
You
it.
know,
I don't. I don't.
here's my thing too. I'd like to see like a place like just somewhere different, man. It's always like the same. I mean, it's because probability, right? So many people
Mhm.
live in these like populated areas. So many more people are buying it. You're likely to have it, you know. But like I
Right.
get tired of seeing like Los Angeles resident, Dallas, Texas resident, Detroit, Michigan. Like New York, New York. Like I'm tired of seeing that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I get
But
you.
all right. So we'll get into our updates right now. Biggie. I'll let you start it with what's our
Okay.
weekly updates, and then we'll get into the meat and bones or meat and potatoes of the podcast today.
Yeah. So for my update, it's not too exciting. I'm still playing Violet on Switch 2. But I will say, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I purchased Silent Hill 2 for
I
PS5.
don't think you did, or
Okay.
maybe we were talking about it last episode, so maybe.
Okay. So yeah, I bought that. Haven't played it yet. I haven't touched it because I have a child who won't go to sleep. And then I also purchased over the weekend Metal Gear Solid Delta.
I want to watch you play that. I've never
I
enjoyed playing them,
I
but I like watching them.
I want to play it. I've only ever played Phantom Pain, and I played maybe 20 minutes. Or no, you can't play 20 minutes of it. You got to play at least 5 hours of it. I played 5 hours of it just because of the cutscene and shit, and I was like, this is kind of boring. So I'm a little worried, honestly. But we'll see.
And yeah, I don't know. I like this. Like it's like one of those games like Resident Evil for me. Metal Gear is where it's like I do not enjoy playing them. I love the lore and watching them.
Right. See, yeah, because I've been seeing a bunch of videos for Resident Evil Delta where it's like, oh, if you can wear this mask or you can wear this outfit, you can get certain interactions. You can talk about Dracula, have a drink or some shit. I'm like, oh, that's all really cool, but like, is that how much of the game is that? You know what I mean?
Right, and so I have to keep muting my mic. They're cutting the yard here, and they're right below the window. And actually, this guy's gonna get
Yeah.
stung because we have a nest of bees inside of the siding that they haven't came and dealt with yet, and he's weed eating right there. So
Ooh,
he's about to
have
get
fun.
fucking nailed.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, but okay. So all those. Anything
Yeah.
else?
So I'm pretty much just waiting for Borderlands 4 to come out, honestly, because I know I'm gonna get it. I just don't know when I'm gonna get it, and I know that I'm gonna play the shit out of. Because that I'm actually excited for. Like Silent Hill 2, it came out last year, so it's kind of and then Metal Gear Solid again, it's not super familiar with, but I am excited for Borderlands 4. We also have Conjuring: The Last Rites coming out this week,
Dude, I
and
want
we're
to
gonna
see
go
it
see
so
that.
bad.
We're gonna go see that hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll
Maybe
see.
we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, I got a couple other friends going to see it, so even if you can't come, I will still go see it, and I will have somebody's hand to hold because I will be scared.
Yeah, well, I know we have that birthday party, so
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
really just depends on if we get back or if we can do it the next day. But
Right.
anyways, okay, so you got Conjuring all that. You know, back to Borderlands 4. Did you not get the collector's edition? That's something I figured you would have done. Really?
No, so do you remember? Because I think we had a conversation about. Do you remember what they were doing for the collector's edition?
Don't. I remember we talked about it and you were kind of upset about it, but I think that was a while ago. I want to say that was probably 2 months ago that we talked about that.
It's been a hot minute. So the collector's edition isn't a collector's edition. It's a hey, if you buy, like, you can buy the game separate from the collector's edition stuff. So essentially, what they did was, I guess looking at it in hindsight, it's not a terrible idea, but at the same time, it's like, man, fuck you. Um, they're selling something for like 150 bucks. It's got like a statue and some other stuff, but there's no game. It's just, hey, buy the collector's edition stuff without the game, and then
That's
buy
kind
the
of
version of the
stupid.
game you want.
That's
So it's
stupid.
like, yeah, I think it's kind of stupid, but at the same time, I get why they're doing it. It's because, like, yeah, if you want it for Xbox, but there's only PS5 versions available, you're kind of SOL or reverse or whatever. But like, and even if you buy it on Steam, you know what I mean, and you're like, well, I still want the physical stuff. You can get the physical stuff. I get it, but at the same time, it's like you're charging $150 for the collection of stuff, and then you're charging $80 to $120 for the DLC and base game. You know what I mean? Like, go fuck yourself. That's a lot of money.
Why can't they just sell it on whatever platform it is, and then they just get notified, right? Because they get notified about the sales anyway,
Right.
and then they just ship it to the person. Like, why is it that hard? You know?
I have no idea. I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm not getting the collector's edition. I'm probably just buying the base game, and then I'll see about DLC later. Like, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I understand that though, dude.
Yeah. But other than that, I bought the Bloodborne comics and haven't started reading them, but I want to. And then I also am considering Absolute Batman volume.
Yeah, dude, I have seen that one. Like seen it around.
Yeah.
That does look good.
It is. Absolute Batman's pretty fucking.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get into all the Absolute stuff because they have Absolute Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunt, Batman. I want to read all of them. I just know that that's going to be a crap ton of money, and I don't want.
Yeah. At that point, I mean, well, unless you, because like I said, some people like to do like the individual comics. I just like the compendiums, and you'd probably save money on the compendium.
Right.
Of that.
Yeah, but that means I have to wait until it's all done.
That is true.
To read it.
That is
true.
What
I mean, like, if I want something, well, okay, because I buy volumes, so like a volume is like 1 to 6. Like it's a collection of 6 comics put into one, which is essentially. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know, dog. Sky's blue.
My ceiling's white. That's all I've got going on. What about you, buddy?
Dude, actually, I played a lot of single player stuff today or this week.
Ooh.
First off, thank you for introducing me to the PC Game Pass, because it is like fucking crushing it for me right now. So I've been playing Indiana Jones, haven't beat it.
Indiana Schmones.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but it's also like the problem with that is I like the story on it.
Okay.
They tried to make it open world, it feels like to give you that feel, but it's not.
Okay.
And so it bothers me. So I'm sitting here trying to find all the collectibles, and like I told myself last night, like I'm just gonna beat the game so I can say I beat it, because the collectibles aren't gonna do anything for me. So I'm about 20 hours in. It says you need to beat it in 15 hours, or you can, but I've only like I've maybe like a quarter of the way through it, I feel like, and I've played it for 20 hours, and it's because I'm going for all the collectibles.
Oh, gotcha.
So it'll all be done probably if I play it this week hard. It's gonna depend because Hell is Us coming out. So maybe I don't beat it yet, but I did beat Gears of War Reloaded. I played that on PC Game Pass. It was nostalgia 10 out of 10, right?
Okay.
Actual game itself, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
Damn, dude,
there were
harsh.
more bugs in this than there were on the Xbox 360.
That's wild.
There were times, dude, where because Gears of War is linear. Obviously, you have certain scenes that'll trigger things. So and so you have to kill every enemy for an explosion to happen that opens up a door. There would be times where the enemy would get stuck behind a wall, and you can't kill it because it's behind the wall, and so your bots are just constantly nothing's happening, but it won't peek its head out so you can shoot it. Right? I mean, this game, dude. Let me check and see how long I played it, because I'm not shitting you. I probably played. There was probably more time of me reloading this game, and trying to just get the bug to stop, than me actually playing it.
That sounds like when we played Ready or Not, that one dude who gets stuck in an event.
So I played it. Actually, I don't know why I'm looking here because I can't find it. Hold on. I wrote it down last night on my on that sheet I made. So, and I'm sorry if you guys hear the weed whacker. Just bear with me. Um, I'm pulling it up now. When it wants to load. Okay, so I played Gears of War for 14 hours.
Jesus.
Okay. I didn't play any. I played one game of the multiplayer, and I was like, "Yep, it's Gears of War." 14 hours. I would say probably 2 to 3 hours of that was like I had to reload the thing because of an issue with the bug. You would just be walking, dude, and then your guy would just get caught on something. Nothing's there. He just caught. Like you can't. It was.
That's so weird. Is it so? Because I know the original was made with Unreal Engine,
right
when it was like, or it probably Unreal Engine 3 at the time. Um, is this remade with Unreal Engine 5, or
I don't know because
do you know?
So the cinematics look better.
Okay.
Like the cinematic scenes, the gameplay itself, your character was better.
Okay.
But like everything else looked the same. So it was weak. I think if they would have done a proper release of this, like almost like an Oblivion.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you looking at?
Hold on. That's the AI thing. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know if I want to trust it.
If they would have done a remake like Oblivion or like a remaster, like with that much effort and just total new life,
Dude,
it would have been amazing.
Still uses Unreal Engine 3. They just literally retextured everything.
Okay, so that would make sense. Yeah, it was.
What the fuck, dude?
Like I said, John, it was, or Biggie. I'm sorry, I need to start calling you Biggie more often. It was nostalgia feel. Yeah, well, my wife never calls me big, that's for sure, unless she's saying I'm fat. Anyways, nostalgia was a 10 out of 10. Now, granted, I haven't played Gears of War. So I have Gears of War 5, I have Gears of War 4, but I have not played those. I got them because they were free. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 though was my shit. Like that's what I like. That was my shooter when we were growing up as kids. So nostalgia was awesome because I haven't touched Gears of War, like truthfully played it since number 3 came out. So that was cool where I'm like, oh dude, I forgot about this. But then it was also like, dude, I was so into it. I pretty much the whole game, I knew what was happening. Like, oh, this is where Rom goes and kills whatever Kim, and this is where the Berserker comes, and then it comes. So like, it didn't have that like jump scare that it did when it first came out, because you're like, oh my god, a Berserker. Now I'm like, okay, yeah, it's coming out here, and then it did. But the game,
what's the name of the family that always dies? Is it Carmine? Is that what it is?
Yes, and then you see Carmine die. He's get and it was A Carmine, B Carmine, C Carmine. A Carmine gets his head blown off when they're at the little fountain early in the game.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, it was a 4 out of 10 just because, dude, it was buggier than what it used to be.
Bro, to me, that's wild that they're like, hey, Unreal Engine 3, and everybody's probably like, what the fuck?
So I'm seeing that like it's not releasing well. Not a lot of people are getting it. The reviews are bad. And this is why I'm upset, is because I think that series had so much potential to do like an Oblivion remaster, 1, 2, and 3 type of deal. It would have crushed a lot of shit, dude. But they just went for the easy money grab. Like, hey, here's the name. That's wild. You can now play it on PlayStation. Like,
right.
So but anyways, I beat it. I got most of the achievements. I played it on not the hardest. I don't remember what they call it, but the other one. Like the one right below it. I beat it. General Rom at the end gave me from fucking fits, and that's because I couldn't remember how to beat him. So I just kept getting destroyed by the locusts.
So I'll be honest with you. I've never played. The only Gears of War game I played was the time. Did you and I play Gears of War a couple times?
We had to have. There was no way with us being friends as kids, dude, that like you came over and we did not play it.
So there's probably a couple times where I played one of them with you. I couldn't even tell you.
Probably 3.
And then with the time I got drunk when I was 15, I also played for like 20, 30 minutes, and then it was just, I was dead.
Yeah,
so I was
no, actually, I remember us playing 3 because we were playing the Horde mode. That was like the first one where they introduced Horde, where it was like wave after wave. When that was kind of like a thing. So I beat Gears of War Reloaded. Currently, as of the last 2 nights, and then me and Andres are gonna play it tonight. I don't know if you'd like to jump in. We didn't ask because I was like, I don't. This isn't his type of game. Is Back for Blood, the Left for Dead. Um,
Yeah,
we
the
have been
clone.
we've been playing that, dude. And like when it released
Oh,
originally,
okay.
I was like, this kind of sucks, dude. It was just like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just didn't play
I saw a lot
good.
of I saw a lot of people were like, "Yeah,
Right.
this isn't
It
good."
just it didn't play well. It was very buggy, you know. It's just not what I was expecting. They changed a lot of it this time around because it was free on I think or it was on sale on the PlayStation. So Andres was like, "Hey, let me buy this," and because he was talking about it, I'm like, yeah, I actually have it, dude. And I think I was free on Epic not too long ago. Um, so he's like, let's just try it. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's fine. They did a lot of like quality of life like fixes on it. The gunplay
Yeah.
is really fun. Yeah, dude, it's the gunplay is fun.
Hmm.
Once you learn the card system in it, you get like a deck, and you get to play.
Hmm.
You have 15 cards that boost your stats,
Yeah.
and you can do just multiple decks, and it. The characters have each a unique like ability, cosmetics. It is a lot better now. Like I am
Okay.
actually enjoying it. Me and him were saying last night it'd be better if we had you and then like another person.
Right. A
It'd be
full team,
better, yeah.
probably.
But like it's not like Gears of War where like another complaint I had with Gears of War is the bots were fucking like I can't tell you how many times Dom would get killed by the berserker and I'd have to restart and like why is he getting killed by the berserker? Like he's like going to fight this thing, and it's like dude you got to like lead it to like where it needs to go to kill it.
Right. Right.
So this though, the bots are actually fucking helpful, dude.
Oh
like
wow.
it's almost like hacks, dude. Like they are like sniping the motherfuckers.
Damn.
But yeah, so we've been playing that. We just finished Act 2 last night. There's 6 acts, and then within those
Damn.
acts, there's like anywhere from
Chapters.
like 6 chapters to like 10 chapters.
Jesus.
Dude,
Holy
it's
moly.
it's a good size. It's really like we are enjoying it.
That's
Um,
good.
so we've been playing that. Me and him are gonna play tonight. We'll probably get through. We've been doing like every time we play, we go through an act, and then
Oh wow.
like we go from there. As far as like what I'm reading, still reading The Last Ronin because of Gears of War, because of Indiana Jones, because of Back for Blood. I haven't touched The Last Ronin, but Marissa did pick me up. She found it at Ollie's. It was for $2. The compendium of it was like a Superman comic. I forget the name of it. It's essentially though a multiverse. So Superman is a kid and he's bad. So
Okay.
he's like a bad guy, and it's like essentially
Like Brightburn or something.
kind of yeah. It's kind of like Brightburn,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I can't. I have to text you when I go back there and look at it. But I'm really excited to try that out too. But I want to get through the last Ronins before I
Right. Right.
start that. But she got it for $2 at Ollie's.
That's not bad.
And
That's not bad at
then
all.
yeah, and then as far as Madden, still playing it. I play probably a game every day, and then just waiting on Hell is Us, man, waiting on it. So
I'm sorry, I'll be honest.
no, dude, that's hey, we've been recording more than what this episode is because of so it is what it is. But all right, now on to the topics.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel reverses the decision to redesign the logo. Turns out the trade deal wasn't beneficial. So you kind
Yeah.
of go more into it. Touch this. This was your idea,
Man,
and give an
so
update.
yeah, I brought this up because I had seen the apology letter and I even asked you when we started this. I was like, "Is that a legit thing? Is that real? Did they actually say that?" And yeah, actually they kind of did. Um, I don't know, man. It's why would you? I guess backtrack like I because again like I don't know if we discussed it in this version of the podcast,
Yeah.
but in the last version I think we said, or I'd mentioned that like yeah, anytime a company does a rebrand or redesign, they lose money. That is a natural ebb and flow of
People resist
reality.
change. People resist change.
Right, absolutely. But like you said, they come back. They still like if
You
as
don't.
long as
Yeah.
you haven't changed your food or anything like that, people keep coming
Yeah,
back.
they don't go to your place for the logo. They
Right.
go for the
Yeah.
experience. So
Right. And because in my head, it's silly to be so upset about something as as a logo design that you're willing to stop going to a place. And I
Mhm.
get it because some people are So, I don't know. I don't know the whole. So I don't want to come across as like, yeah, these people are doing this and they're stupid. Blah blah blah. If people are looking at it as, oh, they're going woke, I feel like that's no. They're modernizing.
Yes.
Like you don't seem to understand.
Modernization isn't wokeness.
Right. Modernization is like, guess what? There's a reason
Yep.
that they got rid of the old man and the barrel and the old country kitchen. It's because that doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? Like we live in a modern time period where things are sleek. You know, the designs are supposed to be simple and noticeable and understandable.
Right.
They didn't get rid of the barrel.
Yeah.
The barrel is now the yellow part of their logo. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah.
you know,
It's just one of those things where it's like people are picking fights because they have nothing better to do with themselves.
yeah.
And granted, I've never eaten at a Cracker Barrel, so I can't tell you like if it's fucking better
good,
or
dude.
not.
I mean,
you know what I
liked
mean?
it. Yeah, I haven't ate it since they I last time I ate there it was like the old, like still the
Right.
old Cracker Barrel.
Right. So like I just I and the fact that they reversed it, like tell me you don't believe in your brand like in an easier way. Like
Dude.
you literally don't believe that your food is good enough to come back for simply because some people got upset because you changed your logo.
Yep.
Which tells me, hey, your food's probably not that good to begin with. So why should I go?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like as somebody who's never been, I'm not now going to go out of my way to go to your place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
I mean, I'm kind of, you know, I touched base a little bit on the comment. I still think there's I think the people that are upset about it, there's a little more background of why they're upset into it. I think a certain TV channel told them get mad at it, and they do because they don't think for themselves.
that's fair. That's fair.
You know, and that's just, I think that's why people are pissed about it. So
it's so silly to be upset about it.
Right. Because if you're getting mad about, so here's the thing. If you're getting mad because they're modernizing the inside, that's fine. Like, you know, like the Chase commented, you know, as long as they keep the toy store, I'm okay. Right. I get that, right? I get that you like that's why you liked Cracker Barrel as a kid. There was toys and stuff. Sure, keep that. If they're getting rid of that, I can understand that because you're losing a part of the business, the experience.
Yeah.
But if you're getting upset because now it doesn't look like this, or the logo is weird and so now it's woke, like, dude, they're just modernizing.
And like, I would go so far as to even say like, because Chase is like, yeah, I want them to keep the Toy Story thing because that's, you know, what I grew up with. I want my kids to have that. I understand that and I agree with it to a degree. Mm-hmm. A business has to business. If a toy store that they have in there isn't making money
and it's
they're not going to keep it.
Is, yeah,
you know what I mean. That's just he would know. I mean, he knows business. He fucking did business with you, didn't he? Like,
ran a business, did college together.
He understands. We understand. I have no fucking college degree. You know, the shit's not hard math.
Yeah,
it's just, hey, if it's not making money and it costs more for us to keep it, we're getting rid of it.
Yep.
And that's the modernization of everything. Why do you think McDonald's doesn't have a play place anymore?
Yep.
Nobody wants to fucking pay insurance payouts when people get hurt. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like that's as simple as it is.
Yep.
And it's, I don't know. To me, again, people getting upset over a logo of any kind, wild. Like I guess you could argue like, oh, the Nazis. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but there's context
because that's something
that.
terrible.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
this isn't harming anybody. This isn't supporting or representing harm.
This is an old dude with a barrel.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, if he was an old dude who owned slaves, yeah, get the fuck rid of him. You know.
Right. No, exactly, dude. But like, once again, that comes back to that's hurting somebody.
Right.
You know. So yeah.
I don't know. I feel like people are just making mountains out of molehills.
Yeah.
You know, if Pokemon were to come in tomorrow and be like, we're getting rid of Pokeball and we're doing something else, I bet people would be like, well, this is stupid and I don't want to do it. It's like, well, yeah, because you're changing something.
Yeah.
But guess what? After that, everybody's going to be like, I still love Pokemon.
Yep.
I still love it. You
People
know what I
get
mean?
like I've said it before in previous. People get their shit in fucking bunches over
Mhm.
the wrong fucking shit. Release the files.
Absolutely. Release the
Hear
files.
that, douchebag Kevin? Release the fucking files. Anyways, on to the next one. Claire
Yeah.
Obscure, dude. So you
Yes,
meant I remember hearing it. You brought it up.
I
So
did.
kind of talk about it.
So, so, and this is just what I've seen. I'm not, the developers have come out and said, yeah, they're gonna make more games. The
Hmm.
plan is to make it a franchise. Now, I don't know about you. When I hear the word franchise, I get a little worried,
Hmm.
because typically that means that they're gonna be riding this for a hot minute,
Yep.
which is fine because I heard the game was great. You know what I
It
mean?
was. Yeah.
Kudos to you guys for making a fantastic game. However, too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So, if you're going to be pumping out a sequel once every 3 years, I'd be down for it probably.
I think that's what they do.
Yeah.
I think they'll be
Like,
once in every 3.
my biggest concern, I'll be honest with you, is that somebody's going to buy them, and then somebody's going to be like, "Hey, we want these almost. We want these every 2 years."
Yeah.
In a
I don't
game
know if
like
they do
that,
this
I
though.
don't think.
I think they made
You don't think
enough.
so?
I think they made enough as they're a small enough team. They made enough.
Yeah.
I don't think they would do it just yet.
I don't know, man. If somebody comes, if because I mean they're in France, right? They developed it in
Yeah.
France. I think Ubisoft's also in.
Yeah, but like
You know what I mean?
this is how I
And
look at it, right? As whoever lets the top guys, right? They
right.
don't have to pay a lot of people. Probably didn't have a lot of expenses that went into this, right?
I mean,
Once you hit a certain
maybe.
amount of money, as long as like now some people will sell it, but like as long as you hit a certain amount of money, I feel like anything after that you don't really notice. So to them, it might be like, this is my pride and joy right now. This is
That's
like
fair.
my legacy. Let me finish. Like now, do I think they will eventually? Absolutely. But I think it'll be more so like, they might do like a trilogy. Like they might do like 3 main games. And now it's like, okay, the rest is like just lore
Well,
at that point.
I'm more concerned about somebody coming in and buying them.
But you can't buy it if it's
Like,
not for sale.
right, but what I'm saying is like if the head dude at Ubisoft is like, hey, he comes into your office and he's like, hey, we will pay you $500 million for your company, your IP, and your team. Are you gonna turn that down? You know what I mean?
I mean,
That's
personally,
a
I
lot.
would. Yeah, it is
That's
a
a
lot,
lot.
but he's also made a lot. So it's like,
That's fair. That's fair.
like I said, once you hit a certain amount, dude, like,
Yeah, I just I don't know. To me, this isn't me trying to like how do I say this? Being bought isn't necessarily a terrible thing. Being bought by the wrong company is the terrible thing. I just don't want to see them get to a point where they're floundering, maybe,
okay,
and they have to rely on another company. You know what I mean? Like,
that I get.
because when you make a franchise, it's like, yeah, cool. Okay, so you released the first, and it was fantastic. It is going to be really hard to strike lightning twice in the same spot.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And they've already said that like they put a lot of effort into Claire Obscure, and they want to do something different.
Hmm.
But then they also turn around and say, yeah, we want to do a sequel. Okay, so are you then making 2 teams, which is probably more people,
That is true.
or are you working on 2 projects at the same time? Both of those really hard to do when you're a small team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my concern is that like I don't want to see them end up in a situation where they have to rely on a bigger company, because their independence I think is more valuable than uh any money they could get.
I agree with that.
So
I think my main concern with this is like
talk
all
about
all the
games.
points that you've like all the points you've made are extreme, like all valid. My
Right.
mind didn't necessarily go to that necessarily. Mine was sometimes, and I think we've discussed this in a previous podcast. Sometimes a company prolongs a story and it hurts
Yeah.
it,
Yeah, 100%.
right?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Now, we don't know if this is a sequel, if this is a prequel. We don't know.
Right.
Do I think they could have success in maybe following a prior team, like a prior expedition? Yeah. From what I heard was rumored, is there's a lot of things like this happening all over the world, like their world, and it's not the same
Oh,
type of thing. So it's
okay.
like it's from what I've heard and like read and like seen rumored, it's more so of like the same concept of like doomsday, you know, and something happens, lots of people are dead, yada yada yada. But it's not like a paintress villain where it's like, oh, you're erased now. You know,
Oh,
it's gonna be
okay.
like something different. So it's like they could have success in that. I I'm just because the way Clear Obscure was, I'm worried that they're gonna try to like continue it to a point where you're gonna find a plot hole at that point,
Oh,
where you're
okay.
like, oh, wait, this doesn't make sense completely. Like this isn't, you know,
Right.
or they're like, oh, dude, that's such a reach of like this happened, you know,
Right. Or they have to like retcon their own story, like
right.
another game in or
So
something.
so I'm gonna hold optimism that it's good. I'm gonna hold optimism that they crush it,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I
I
just
hope
hope
the
it's
best for
not.
them.
I hope it's not gonna
Excuse me.
like mellow out the first one because that dude Claire
Yeah.
Obscure. I still think Claire Obscure wins Game of the Year. I do.
I mean, it might. It
I
might.
really think it wins Game of the Year.
What about your Hell's Us? It might win Game of the Year.
I'm not. No, I'm not expecting a Game of the Year from Hell Is Us. I'm expecting a really solid. Like I think this is gonna more so create like a cult, like a cult like following for the game. Like you're gonna have your specific like like uh like Souls like games, right?
Yeah.
Elden Ring has like that cult like dude, everything Elden Ring, I'm gonna live in this world. I think Hell is Us does that, but it's not gonna like be for the general masses. Like it's gonna have its
Right.
specific audience, and that's it.
That's fair.
Um, you know, but I'm excited for it. Which
Yeah.
gets us into this month's upcoming releases, dude. This is a banger of a month.
It's a stacked. It's stacked,
It is
bro.
stacked.
Beginning and end. You know what I
Like
mean?
out of the whole year, I think other than maybe Blueprints, in my opinion, th- this is probably the one month where like a lot of these games are gonna rival Clear Obscure, like as far as the
Right.
game of the year like quality.
Man,
So
I miss playing Blueprints.
yeah, I see. Marissa never finished it, but we had a kid
I
and she
didn't
doesn't
either.
really have time. So,
Right. Yeah.
but just to touch base on them, Hollow Knight Silk Song, which we've already discussed, coming out September
Woo.
4th. Also, Hell is Us, September 4th. So I'm hoping
Right.
this doesn't, you know, hurt that game at all.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
we'll
think you'd be
see.
all right.
My one worry with Hell is Us is it's being reported that there's very few enemy variations now. So I'm hoping it's not like just like 6 enemies. That's it. You know,
I
we'll
mean,
see. Borderlands 4, September 12th,
yeah.
followed
Hopefully.
by Dying Light the Beast, September 19th. And then we have the what I think is going to be a fun game to play, Baby Steps. They moved that. They moved it September 23rd to get away from Silksong. And
Good move.
then
Good
on
move.
the 25th of September, we have Silent Hill F. So another
Yeah.
one I'm excited to watch. I won't play it, but kind of like
We'll
watch the
see.
lore. It's not even that actually. Like that one doesn't because you can fight back, so it doesn't scare me necessarily.
Oh, I mean, you can
Okay.
fight back in Silent Hill too.
Yeah,
So
right. But like those don't scare me necessarily. Like the games that like I just don't like playing are like a Menti, which I have and I still need to stream. Or like the games where it's like it's horror and you have to run and hide.
I got like Outlast.
Yes, those are the ones that get me. If I can fight
Fuck
back,
Outlast.
dude, I that one was terrifying.
Yeah.
But like if I can fight back and stuff, it
Hmm.
like Resident Evil, it's not that it's too
Yeah.
scary. It's
It
just
takes away from it. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't like playing it.
I like
Um
to be able to fight back though. It gives me some sort of hope that I can
right.
fight the grudge girl when she comes for
Yeah.
me in my dreams. Yeah. You get it?
But those are are not ours, but the month's most anticipated ones. Out of that list,
Yeah.
I'm assuming I know it, but what's your most excited one? Like one you're most excited for?
So I mean, obviously,
Or
Borderlands
if one
4
I
is
haven't
one.
or if I didn't mention one.
I will ask a question because I don't know.
Yeah.
Dying Light the Beast, is that a direct sequel to the first game?
It's a sequel to the first, prequel to the second,
Oh,
from my understanding.
okay.
Yeah. See, I want to get excited
Interesting.
for it because I loved Dying Light 1, but Dying
Yeah,
Light 2 was just like
I didn't play it.
I bought it release day. Like I bought it ready for it. I don't know if it was because I was expecting Dying Light 1 and just the continuation of like right after, or like I don't know, man. Something about Dying Light 2 I just did not enjoy.
Yeah.
I still need to beat it. I probably will try it again because I got about 80% of the way through and I just stopped playing
Hmm.
it. So I'll probably
Okay.
redo it just to have add another one to the list. Um, but yeah. So
I'm
other than
shaking my
Borderlands
feet.
though, were you
Yeah. Borderlands 4, Silent Hill, I'm kind of excited to see some more of it. I want to see some reviews, see if it's I don't know, I feel like Silent Hill's getting this weird resurgence, that's the right word.
okay?
Um, just I mean Silent Hill 2, it's
I
a
think they're
banger.
making a
People
show
really
or a
like
movie.
that.
I think they're redoing like
They're making a movie, yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
And I think isn't it the
But then
same I think it's the same director too.
oh god, I hope not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now I'm a little worried. But anyway, so Silent Hill F, I'm kind of hoping it's really good. There's already rumors that that Blue Team is who did Silent Hill 2 remake. They're working on the Silent Hill 1 remake, I think.
Okay.
Pretty cool. So I have high hopes for that.
Yeah.
But Borderlands 4 definitely, Silent Hill F maybe. I I want to get Hollow Knight, but I hate side scrollers. I'm not good at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not my style of game. Looks beautiful.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
just phenomenal. The
It's almost
music.
one of those like Cuphead things where it's like, yeah, I bought this to support the studio. I didn't really
Mhm.
buy it because I'm wanting to play
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like I'm terrible at it. You know what I mean?
I would play Cuphead if I had the other person to play with, not just solo.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I guess for me, like I've already told you, Hell is Us. I'm excited for it.
yeah, yeah.
But the baby steps, dude. I don't know what it is about this game, dude. It's just something I really want to play.
Are you gonna stream it? I hope you stream Baby Steps at least.
I will try if I can if I can scrounge up some money around, I'll do it.
That game can't be too much. What is it?
Oh,
Like
I don't
$20?
know. Is
Is it on
it?
Steam?
I was about to say, is it on Steam? I can check. Hopefully, it doesn't
Pull it up.
pull up on your. It's gonna pull up on your site a bit. And
I'm pulling it up right now. If you don't want to.
no, I got it pulled up here. It's just taking a second. Baby steps. It is.
They don't have a price listed.
Yeah, they don't have a price listed. What the hell?
I'm gonna guess that it's probably gonna be like $20.
I think 30. I think it'll be 30. But that's the one I'm excited for this month, man. But yeah, so that's this month's upcoming releases. Now, this is one I'm gonna kind of let you lead with this. I know of the movie. I know kind of the concept of like school kids, teachers bad or something. Um, but I don't really know
Yeah,
much more.
weapons.
So
Weapons. Okay, so
weapons beats out
yeah.
Jaws. So
Yes. So
let's
weapons, for what this is the fourth week it's been out. Uh However long it's been out. But this week it beat out the Jaws re-release, which if you didn't know, 50 fucking years old, dude.
dude, Jaws.
50.
Can I tell you something? Jaws sucks.
My dad was excited to go rewatch the movie in theaters this year, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, old man?"
Jaws sucks.
Um,
I think it sucks.
I think I've seen it once, and it was when I was like 7, so I
Yeah,
don't remember if it was good
awful.
or not. So I get why it's a classic, why it's a thriller. You know what I mean? Why it's
I get
you know,
that, but I've never got the cult following behind it, dude.
it's just a giant shark, just a giant shark. But yeah, so Weapons beats out Jaws re-release and new films Caught Stealing and The Roses, which I think that's pretty good. I don't know if you know this. The dude who directed Weapons, Zach Krieger?
I
Something, I
believe
think
so.
that's his name. So he worked with Trevor Moore on Whitest Kids You Know.
Did not know that. That's funny.
Yeah, and he actually made this movie to help him deal with the grief of Trevor's death. Which is why
Oh.
there's a scene in the movie where somebody's like has 7 hot dogs on their plate. It's a reference to a skit from Whitest Kids You Know,
Yep.
where a dude admits to eating 7 hot dogs a day.
That's nuts.
And Trevor Moore's character is like, that's a lot of hot, like, you know what I mean? It's just the hilarity of it or
That's
whatever.
cool though. Good for him, dude.
So yeah, Weapons, if you don't know, it's a movie about a classroom of kids goes missing at like 2:17 in the morning or something. Like all of them wake up at the exact same time, running into never to be seen again. But one kid from the class is left, and everybody's like, you know, why is this kid not gone? People are blaming the teacher. People are this. That. I don't want to ruin it for the people, but the twist of it is kind of I think the twist of it's kind of off. I didn't really care for it, but apparently people are still really enjoying the movie because it beat out a movie called Stealing, which if you didn't know is about a dude who was asked to cat sit for his punk rock friends and then finds himself in the middle of a gang feud involving some stolen money.
Oof.
So there's that. And then it also beat out The Roses, which I haven't heard of this movie. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't heard of any of these, but
I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any trailers or nothing. But apparently, this is a movie about a couple who has some pent up resentment towards each other and some unhealthy competition. And like the husband loses his job, wife's career starts taking off or something. And it's actually a remake from a remake of a movie from 1989 called The of Roses.
Called the what? You cut out right there.
The War of Roses.
Okay, I feel like I've heard that title.
It's supposed to be like a comedy drama movie. I don't know. Like when I googled it, it said dark comedy, but then when I googled a new one, it said comedy drama.
Okay.
Two very different things. Like dark comedy is like some stuff you shouldn't laugh at, but you laugh at.
That's funny.
Comedy and drama is just comedy and drama.
We're not aiming for the towers.
Right, yeah, that's a dark
we're not aiming for the van.
But yeah, so it's not hard to see why Weapons beat out these two movies. However, I will say it is interesting that horror movies are seemingly not getting released in October with the month you would think that they should be.
Why is that? Like, do you have like a conspiracy on that?
I don't have a conspiracy for it. I think maybe it's just bad luck. Maybe it's like any movie that tries to go up against Halloween.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I find it interesting, though. But also I get maybe there are some movies that come out that are quote-unquote Halloween related, and they save those for October, maybe? Because even The Conjuring comes out in September.
Right.
Weapons came out in August. That's a month and 2 months away from the actual month that you would think.
Do you think that now this probably is like so insignificant what money it would create for it that they don't do this? But like, do you think it's because Halloween is October? So if you want to do a Halloween costume and have like money come in from the IP from the costumes, you would put it in September so it's new and hot, and then when October comes, they're making money off the costumes itself.
I could see that. I could definitely.
That's the only thing
that.
I could think of.
I mean, it might. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do a quick Google actually to see why don't horror movies release in October anymore. It says anymore on Google.
Probably doesn't have a reason. That'd be like I didn't know that was now I'm thinking about it now. And I'm like, that's actually a thing now. But like, I didn't really think about that.
So according to this Google search, Yahoo Answers or something pulled up said, horror audiences are spoiled for choice when looking for a movie to watch in October, but on average, these new films have less demand than horror films that premiere in most other months of the year. Wait, what in particular? There's an elevated demand for new horror movies that premiere from April to September. Oh.
Really?
So that's why.
So it's just the demand.
It's the demand, yeah. But that makes me wonder
What,
why the
why
demand.
would you see more movies though when it's nice out? Like that doesn't make sense. You know?
Yeah, maybe it's because like April to September, maybe that's the hype of Halloween. That's the buildup. So you want to watch scary movies, you want to get in the mood
Right.
for it.
That could be.
Maybe
That could be, dude. I don't know.
like
I didn't, like I said, I didn't know it was a thing.
May, June, July, August, September, October. I mean, that would kind of make sense. So like if your movie releases anywhere from April to probably June, there's a good chance your movie comes out on DVD in October or around October or in time for
Mm,
October. So maybe that's what it is. Like we release our movie now, by Halloween night, they're able to buy this movie and watch it again.
okay. I mean, maybe
Oh,
that's what it
and
is.
that could also work because digital distribution usually is a month or two, a month
After.
before physical release.
Okay. So it's just money. Once again,
Yeah,
capitalism.
it's just money, everybody. We solved it. We solved it.
Welcome to
Why
Economics
do we question
101.
anything?
This is Professor Biggie, and he's going to tell you why capitalism sucks.
Because
Well, you see. Oh, shit, dude. Okay, well,
because it's impossible for people who want I to it's impossible for people who have ideas to make those ideas
truth.
because it's such a saturated market by people who were handed their money and didn't have to earn.
Yeah, and that's why trickle down economics do work. Shed the guy that doesn't understand economics. Oh
I don't
shit,
understand
dude.
economics. I didn't
I
pay attention in
understand. I
Trevor's class, so
understand enough that trickle down does not work.
I
Anyways,
understand enough that I want more money.
yeah, I understand. I can't afford shit, dog. Thank
I
you,
pay for this
Capital.
house, but I need more room.
Thank you for my Lord and Savior Capital One for allowing me to incur debts for things that I need and want. Amen.
Yay!
All
Thank
right.
you, Jesus. Anyway, let's talk about your NFL Week One predictions, son. Come on, let's
Yes,
hear
here
it.
we go. NFL
Let's
season is
hear it.
here, baby. It is no longer the preseason. Um, dude, I'm excited. Primetime games. All right, we got Thursday
Prime
night
time.
kickoff on Amazon Prime. It's going to be the Ravens versus the Bills.
Ravens.
I think this could very well be the AFC Championship matchup that decides who goes to the Super Bowl out in January when they play. Ravens, top team
Ravens.
still. Ravens have Jackson, Derrick Henry. They picked up two veterans. They're not the same old players they were, but Jair Alexander and DeAndre Hopkins. Dude, they're loaded. They're just stacked. The problem with the Ravens is they play in a really, really good division. So I'm hoping that like they don't drop a couple games just because it's other good teams and it doesn't get them home field advantage. I think they're gonna have that to win the playoffs, like to win, like to get to the Super Bowl. Um,
Okay.
Buffalo Bills, which I have to finish Hard Knocks. I watched the first episode and then I can't watch week to week stuff. I have to wait till it's all released and then watch it. Um, but the Buffalo Bills are on Hard Knocks this season. Dude, they got Josh Allen. It's a more athletic Ben Roethlisberger from the Steelers. It used to be just Big Ben, hit him and you fall off of him because he was so big. Well, Josh Allen is like 6'5", 240, 250 pounds, and the dude will run like a freaking fullback. Like he doesn't care. He's the quarterback. He'll fucking plow you over. Um, so really excited to see the Bills. I'm more concerned with like just their wide receiver and cornerback positions. In the secondary, they're just everyone's been getting hurt and they're not healthy. So we'll see. Sunday night we got the Lions and Chiefs, Detroit. I'm actually not sure if it's in Detroit or in Kansas City. I didn't look at like where it was. Um,
Chiefs.
is it in Kansas City? Or are you
No,
saying they win? You saying
I
they
think
win?
Chiefs win. I think Chiefs
I
win
do
it.
too. I think the Lions they lost both of their offense and defensive coordinators. Typically,
Ooh.
when that happens, you also like you'll get some assistant coaches to leave to go with those guys too to get up, promotions. But dude, they lost like half of their assistant coaches too when because like all those guys followed the other two
God
coaches.
damn.
So they're still on paper extremely good.
Right.
I'm just worried that they lost too much of a coaching style. Like they're gonna have to have a year to like get into the new system with the new guys. Um, so I'm gonna pick the Chiefs there. I didn't say Ravens Bills. I think I'm gonna say Ravens win this one. I think the Baltimore Ravens win.
Yeah,
I think the
I think
Chiefs.
Ravens win.
I think the Chiefs win Sunday night, and then Monday night we have the return of Aaron Rodgers. He's now in Pittsburgh, and he is going to the New York Jets, where he's played the last 2 or 3 seasons. Justin Fields, the Jets quarterback, was Pittsburgh's quarterback last year before he got benched halfway through, and he didn't play that bad. So we'll see. The Jets head coach is a new head coach. He was the defensive coordinator for the Lions, Aaron Glenn. So excited to see that. And I think that this is a year for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are an extremely old football team. It is like they nothing but veterans. So we'll see how well they're going to be good, but we'll see if they do anything special. I'm going to take the Steelers just because I don't think the Jets offense is going to be good enough.
Okay.
But I would not be surprised if it's a low scoring game. Both defenses are really good. So those are the primetime games. Now, I believe Atlanta, because I'm an Atlanta fan, I believe they play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers week 1. We'll lose. We lost our right tackle that we just extended. Well, no, we
lose.
so our quarterback is left-handed, which means that everything's opposite when you go to offense.
Yeah.
So our right tackle, typically it's your left tackle. Our right tackle, we just re-signed him to like a 2 or 3 year deal. He's like 32 or 33 years old. He's really good. Had a significant leg injury and he's out for the season. So now Michael Penix's backside is gonna be with a guy that we just traded for, Michael Jarrell from Seattle. He was not that good in Seattle. I don't expect him to be that good now. So you combine that with our defense, I don't see it being a good year, dude. But the Falcons played Tampa Bay in Atlanta, but I think we lose that. And then if they want my full predictions before all the injuries that have just happened, they can watch the solo podcast I did where I just kind of went over the whole thing. Let me see. And I'm actually going to have you predict games here.
Ooh, okay.
Week 1 schedule. All right. So I'm going to name the games, and
Okay.
I want you to hold on. Let me do schedule predictor. And I'm going to take a screenshot of this when we're done and post it for your prediction of week 1.
Biggie's terrible takes.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. How do I do this? Free schedule predictor. 25-26 season. 1 second. It's making me verify to make sure. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
About as ready as I can.
Let me... Hold on. Why is it not doing now? This isn't the Super Bowl.
I'm pulling stuff up for our what do you call it? Our thumbnail now. So
Hell yeah, dude. Wait, this was last year. What the fuck? No, it says 25-26 season though. What?
Oh, can't do it.
I'm confused. It's saying the Chargers Chiefs play. But it was not. When I Googled it, it said Chiefs and Lions. Hold on. Did it give me the wrong schedule? I'm going to feel stupid. Oh, dude, it gave me the wrong schedule. For the Chiefs and Lions, it is not the Chiefs and Lions. It is the Chiefs and Chargers.
Oh.
Chiefs and Lions was last year.
I'm still saying Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chargers lost too many. Hold on. Oh, so it's still Steelers, Jets. Okay, we're going to redo this. Monday is... Looking at this, guys. Sorry, it gave me the wrong schedule. So Thursday night, we do... Okay, redo. Thursday night, we have the Cowboys versus the Eagles in Philadelphia. I have the Eagles winning. The Cowboys just traded away Micah Parsons, their best player on the team, and they just traded him away. So I have the Eagles winning. It says there's a game Friday, September 5th, Chiefs Chargers. Who do you got? Chiefs, you said?
Yeah, Chiefs.
Okay. And then the next primetime game would be... I'm looking. Sunday night, Bills Ravens. So that one was right. You said Ravens.
Yep,
and
Ravens.
Monday night, we have the Vikings and Bears.
I'm going to go Vikings.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
I think the Bears are going to suck.
Okay, so here we go. Week 1 predictions, and I'll post this, but we'll talk about it. So we said Chiefs Chargers. You had the Chiefs, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Steelers Jets. Jets are home.
Steelers.
Dolphins Colts. Colts are home.
Colts.
Okay. Let me.
I mean, hometown. You kind of got
Yeah,
it.
you have to, right? Bengals Browns. Browns are home.
I want Bengals.
I do
I
too.
want Bengals.
I do too. Here's the thing: Browns are not as good as the Bengals, but the Bengals have like not won a week 1 game in like so many years. like they're bad on week 1. Next we got the Raiders and the Patriots. Patriots are home.
Raiders and Patriots.
Yes.
Dude, Raiders ain't won a fucking game forever. I'm going Patriots. Like,
Okay. We got the Titans and Broncos in Denver.
Titans.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Broncos can eat it. You know what I mean?
Okay. I don't like the Broncos, but they're really good. We got
I'm
the
just saying.
Ravens Bills. You said Ravens.
Yep.
Okay. Next we have the Panthers or Jacksonville. Jacksonville's home.
Oh. What was it again? Jacksonville and what?
Carolina versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville's home.
Jacksonville.
Okay. Texans Rams. It's in Los Angeles.
Fuck, dude. I'm giving it to
Give it to who?
Rams.
Okay.
I think
That one could go either way. I don't
Yeah.
know. Next I have the Eagles Cowboys. You said Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles.
Okay. Cardinals Saints in New Orleans. Can I let you?
Saints.
Okay, I was about to say I'm gonna let you choose it, but I'm gonna let you know the Saints are the worst team in the league right now.
I'm saying
They're bad. Next the Bucks
Maybe we'll be
Falcons.
surprised.
Bucks Falcons in Atlanta.
Bucks or Falcons in Atlanta. I mean, I want to go Falcons just because of you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, but at the same time,
Dude, I mean, I don't know, man.
I'm giving it.
You're gonna go Falcons. Okay, wow. The
Saying
Falcons fan says no, and not Falcons fan says Falcons.
Yep.
All right. Giants or the Commanders in Washington? It's in Washington.
Giants.
Okay, dude.
I don't know, man. This is where it's like, oh, he's really fucking stupid. You know what
I mean, we'll see, dude. We'll see. San Francisco 49ers or the Seattle Seahawks? It's in Seattle.
Seattle Seahawks, absolutely.
Okay. Lions, Detroit Lions, or the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay?
I want the Lions. Fuck the Packers, bro.
Okay. And then the Vikings, Bears in Chicago. You said Vikings, I think?
Vikings, yeah.
Okay.
Vikings are getting that one.
So we have for week 1, Chiefs over the Chargers, Steelers over the Jets, Colts over the Dolphins, Bengals over the Browns, Patriots over the Raiders, Titans over the Broncos, and the Ravens over the Bills. Then we have, as far as AFC, NFC matchups, the Jags over the Panthers and the Rams over the Texans. So it's a split on that. And then in the NFC, we have the Eagles over the Cowboys, Saints over the Cardinals, which, all right, the Falcons over the Bucks, the Giants over the Commanders, the Seahawks over the 49ers, the Lions over the Packers, and last but not least, you have the Minnesota Vikings led by the Michigan quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, over Caleb Williams and the new head coach, Ben Johnson from Detroit. And you have the Vikings beating the Bears. So I'm going to screenshot this.
Okay.
And we're gonna start. This is gonna be the weekly series of Biggie talks ball.
God. Yeah, I'm gonna get
I'll do one. I'll do one too. Like, so this way we have like
who's right, who's wrong.
who's right, who is wrong. Well, like, I mean, we're gonna have them wrong.
we're gonna have these wrong. Oh man.
Biggie's week 1 NFL predictions, and I have now saved it to our gallery.
This is not going to be good.
All right, so there we go. Couldn't save image. Why can I not save image?
Oh.
Let's say Biggie pics. Then we'll see if it saved actually. Why did I not see it? Okay, so we got that. I guess I'll do it real quick. I'll have for week one. Now, obviously, I did one on the solo podcast. This is now, though, right before week one, so all of the injuries have happened so far. Chargers, Kansas, Friday, and Brazil. I have the Chiefs. Sunday, Pittsburgh, New York. I have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sunday, the Colts or the Dolphins. I have the... I'm going to pick the Colts, but I think the Dolphins could very well win. I don't think the Dolphins will be good this year, though. Then I have the Bengals, Browns. I have the Bengals, Raiders, Patriots. I'll stick with you. Right now, we're not Dietering yet. I have the Patriots. This is where we do. Titans, Broncos. I have the Denver Broncos winning that. And then Sunday, Ravens, Bills. This one, I truthfully don't know. It could go either way. I think for shits and gigs, because you chose the Ravens, I'll go Bills.
Oh, okay.
But I do think that this pick I'm doing just to go against what you have, but I think the Ravens do win this. Panthers or Jags? I'm gonna say the Panthers. Okay. And then the Rams or Texans? I'm going the Houston Texans. Then we have the Cowboys, Eagles. I'm going to do the Eagles. Saints, Cardinals. I'm going with the Cardinals. Falcons, Bucks. I'll go Tampa Bay. New York, Washington. I'm going Washington. So that's a little different. So far, other than the NFC, I've only stuck with one of yours. NFC, Seattle versus San Francisco. I'm going to say Seattle. Detroit or Green Bay, give it to the Packers. Unfortunately, I think that I just think they win this in Lambeau, dude. And then the Vikings, Bears. I'm gonna say the Vikings. So I have the Chiefs, Steelers, Colts, Bengals, Patriots, Broncos, Bills, Panthers, Texans, Eagles, Cardinals, Tampa, Washington, Seattle, Green Bay, and Minnesota. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ESPN Bet app, and I'm going to bet this as the money lines. Right now, I'll tell you, we'll see how much money you would make, right? This is not sponsored. We are not sponsored by any betting sites. And if you listen to me, just know you'll lose a lot of money. So, we're going to go NFL. Okay. If I put down $5 for that week, to do all money lines of the games, okay? I have the Cowboys not winning. I have the Eagles over the Cowboys. I have the Chiefs over the Chargers. I have the Bucks over the Tampa Bay, or Bucks over the Falcons. Green Bay over Detroit. I have New England, right? Did I say that? Yep. Over the Raiders. I chose Pittsburgh over New York. I chose the Colts over the Dolphins. Bengals over the Browns, Commanders over the Giants, the Panthers over the Jags, the Cardinals over the Saints. I said the Seahawks, who are underdogs in that one, winning against the 49ers. Broncos beating the Titans. I have the Texans beating the Rams. And then I said Buffalo over Baltimore. I really think Baltimore wins that. And then I have the Vikings over the Bears. And that is all of the week one. That's 16 games. Okay? If I put $5 down, it pays out $19,000.
Holy shit.
So, that's what I'm going to do. I'll put $5 down to bet every single one. So, I'm curious to see what yours would be. Because you actually chose a lot of underdogs. So sorry, I'm loading money onto my account right now.
Sorry, I'm gambling.
No, I won bets this weekend, and then I did one big bet with the money I won, and I missed it by one touchdown. I said that Cade Klubnik and
Damn.
Clemson was going to throw two, and he threw one.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Why is it not showing up? Unknown error. Okay, well, I can't do it right now. So I'll just look at what yours would be, and then I'll figure out why it won't do it. Oh, now it's on there. What the fuck? Anyways. Go back to the NFL. I'll just run yours real quick and see what it would be. You chose... I got to pull up the picture. When it wants to load up. Here we go. You chose Cowboys, Eagles. You chose the Eagles. Dude, I hate the fact that it won't let me just like quick delete all my bets. Why won't it let me do it?
Why?
Yeah. This is stupid, man. Why can't I just like clear all? There we go. It wasn't letting me do it.
This is
Now we're good. Eagles. You said the Chiefs. You said the Falcons. You said the Lions. You said the Patriots. You said Steelers. You said Colts. You said Bengals. You said, who'd you say? New York. You said New York. You said Jacksonville. You said the Saints. You said, what'd you say? Seattle? Yep. You said the Titans. Then you said, did you choose the Rams? Yep. You chose the Ravens. You chose the Vikings. And I'm missing a game. Where's the 16th one? 1 second. It's not. I'm missing one game. When it wants to load. I'm looking right now. I don't see one that's missing currently. Oh, Vikings. No, that's week 4. What the fuck? Why are you showing me week 4? Oh, there it is. 16 games. Okay. If you did $5 towards that bet, you would win $282,000.
God damn.
Dude. That's a lot of money, dude.
That's a lot of money.
So, crazy. Crazy concept. So, you have a lot of underdogs, though, so that's why it's so much.
Almost want me to bet some money.
Hey, if you know what, if you want to, if I send you that link, I get like $25 for free because you referred a friend. So let me know. But that's our episode, I guess, dude.
Yeah.
You know, NFL takes. We got to do this every week. Just every week, choose the winners.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I think if we ever get to a point where like maybe you watch a little bit of football too, then we can start going like touchdown scores for the week. That one's fun.
Oh God.
Dude,
Okay.
it's just like you pick a single touchdown score from each game is what I would do. And I put $1 towards it. And because it's so like odds are so high typically that like you could win like $1 million type of stuff. If you picked like,
Jesus.
yeah, it's nuts. So,
Okay.
but there we got it, dude. Good episode, man. Long episode,
Yeah.
hour and a half.
Yeah.
But,
Oh man.
yeah. Any special plans the rest of this week?
I mean, I gotta go do laundry and dishes.
Yeah. I'd tell you after this, dude, before I even edit, I'm going to get some food.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
And go from there. But yeah, if you guys haven't, I guess like, follow, share. I'll come out with that Bulldog maybe I just do that. Go make Bulldog and fucking record
There
it.
you go. Yeah.
Do that. Hell Is Us. I'll try to stream it at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. You got anything else to add?
Thanks for coming with us on this journey.
Yeah, always coming.
Always coming, never going. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna work on the thumbnail a little bit and
Hey, dude, I'm excited.
what my version is.
It was a good fucking thumbnail, dude.
Yeah, I do have a question for you after we.
Yeah.
So.
But all right, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching another episode of the
Peace.
books. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Go, 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 go.